Okay, we're going to be on this final module, developing the present with the future in mind. Our present situation pulling in the future, like we talked about. This first Bible verse, Proverbs 29:18, where there is no vision, the people perish. That is so absolute truth. I mean, we understand the Bible is true, and it's true for a business, it's true for our personal lives. We need to have vision, and God has given you vision. We went through many different worksheets that you're starting to accumulate, and now we get to put these things together in this next module. We're going to build a vision statement. We're going to build a mission statement. We are going to build action plans and goals. We're going to walk you through the process, if you will, and you will be able to pause and do those at home with many examples that are in your workbook already. So a couple things I want you to think about is, if you get in the car and you have no destination, where do you drive to? If you get into the day, you get into the week, you get into the month, the year, you get into your life, and you don't know where you're going. I mean, quite frankly, you have to have a vision statement for your life. And it's that purpose statement. It is the very thing that God has made and wants, that destiny, that place in the future that has already been given to you. So now, as we start to put all these components together, you can start taking and growing and transforming daily as you move towards the finish line. That vision statement is your destination in the future, the place that God has given you, the place that God will continue to provide and grow you so that you move to that final destination. And I'm not talking about death. I'm talking about life. I'm talking about the dreams that you've had. I'm talking about the vision that God has placed deep in your belly that some of us have forgotten, but I pray now that has come out. So vision is the destination in the future. The mission statement is the path that you take. That's more of the current situation, my present, where if you will, the route that I take to get to that end destination. And the goals are the stops in between, the mile markers, because we can't get from maybe A to Z in a matter of a month, a week, maybe a matter of years. And so we have to set mile markers, those goals along the way, that we can develop action plans that drive those goals, that move us down that route, that gets us to that final destination, and put it all together. All right. Identifying the core values, developing the vision statement, mission statement with your core values. This is a key principle. We've talked about change versus transformation, right? We talked about choices versus decisions, that more definitive place, right? When we make a choice, we can choose to do something differently, but when we make a decision, the choices line up. When we transform, there's no way of going back to that former self making the change. It's the same when you're developing this vision statement, is to really walk within the integrity of who you are, so that it will be a more fruitful life and you'll have more peace as you move along that journey, if you will, to that place in the future. So we're going to be wanting you to identify some of those core values. Let me read this Bible verse. For the vision is yet for the appointed time. It hastens towards the goal, and it will not fail. Though it tarries, wait for it will certainly come. It will not delay. The vision that God has for you, that place in the future, we need to identify the clear, concise values so that our actions move with our vision statement, so that, once again, less obstacles, more peace, and more growth.